I'm Lydia Crespo. My company is called Argument and Defiance. We're a textile design company, but in addition to designing textiles, we also run workshops throughout Chicago and beyond. Today I'm going to be going through the flower crochet workshop. So we're going to be making this design here. So we'll go ahead and get started. So what you're going to do to start off is take your yarn, wrap it around your finger, take the working yarn, that's the yarn that's attached to the yarn ball, not the tail, which is right here. You're going to push the working yarn through to create a slip knot. And you know if you've done this correctly, if you can pull on the tail and it loosens, or you can pull on the working yarn and it tightens. So we're going to slip our crochet hook in there, and we're going to create our first chain. And to chain, you wrap the yarn around, you pull through, you wrap the yarn around and pull through to do 2. We're going to chain 4, wrap the yarn around and pull through, that's 3, wrap the yarn around and pull through, that's 4. Now to create this center ring, which is where all of our stitches and the petals are going to form, you need to stick the crochet hook through your first chain and wrap the yarn around and pull through both of those, creating the center ring. I like to keep my finger in the center ring just so that I know where I'm pulling through, because especially when we're establishing this first stitch, sometimes it can get a little confusing on where exactly the ring is. So if I keep my finger in there, then I know exactly where I need to go. So next we're going to work on the treble crochet, and that's where you're going to wrap the yarn around twice. You're going to stick the crochet hook through. That's where I was saying why it's important to know exactly where the center of the ring is. You're going to stick the crochet hook through, grab the yarn, pull it back through, and now you should have 1, 2, 3, 4 loops around your crochet hook. Then you're going to yarn over, pull through 2 of those, yarn over, pull through another 2, 1 and 2, yarn over and pull through another 2. And then you're going to just keep going like that. Find that center of the ring again. Yarn over. Go through the center of the ring. Grab the yarn. Pull it back through. Pull yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over and pull through 2. All right, we're going to do this another treble crochet one more time. And this tail, it's totally up to you. If you want to snip it off, that's fine. If you want to keep it on, it will help us when we're yarn bombing, just to have something already there to tie onto, but not necessary because we can always use another piece of yarn. All right, so our last treble crochet for our first petal. Yarn over twice. Going to find the center of that ring again, grab that yarn, bring it back through the center of the ring, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through those final 2. And as I'm working, I'm kind of smushing these stitches together. That's so we can fit as many petals as possible around this ring. All right, so we're going to cinch this last petal. So I'll do that over again. You can see the start of the petal here. What I want to do is I want to cinch it to bring that petal down so that we get a really defined petal on our flower. So to do that, I'm going to stick the crochet hook through the center of the flower again, grab that yarn, and now you can see that that petal is now tied down. So I'm going to yarn over, and then I'm going to pull through those 2 rings. I give it just a little bit of a tug just so that it's nice and tight on the loop here. And there is our first petal. All right, so then we do that 4 more times to create our 5 petals. Or you can, again, you can make it as large as you like, or try to squeeze in as many petals as you like on there. But today we're just going to be doing 5. All right, so we're going to start on our second petal. So we're going to do that treble crochet again, where you're going to yarn over twice, go through the center of the flower, grab that working yarn, and pull through. Now again, you should have 1, 2, 3, 4 loops on your crochet hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through two of those loops. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over and pull through 2. Now we just about finished up our second petal here, so we just need to cinch it. So I went through the center of the flower, pulled it back through, pulled that yarn over to cinch that last flower, or excuse me, cinch that last petal. So now we have 2 more petals. Once you get this down, you can kind of start playing around, like with like I said, with working with different weights of yarn or different sizes of crochet hooks. You can also play around with how many treble crochets you do. You know, I'm doing 3 to create the petals that we have here, but you know, maybe you want to do 4 or 5, or maybe just 2, just to see just the different variations that you can do with this one design. All right, so we are on to our final petal. So again, I'm going to start off with that treble crochet by yarning over twice, going through the center of that flower, pulling the yarn and pulling it back through, then yarning over pulling through 2, yarning over, pulling through 2, and yarning over, pull through 2. We're going to do this 2 more times. All right, and here is our final treble crochet. All right, and then we're going to go through the center of that flower, pull the yarn through, and then pull it through to here. Cinch that petal down. Oops, dog hair. Sorry about that. And then you're gonna, just to tie it off, we're gonna chain up 1 more. Tighten it real good. Grab our scissors here. And there is our flower. And again, I like to keep these tails on, so it makes it a little bit easier to tie it to the fence. But again, totally up to you if you prefer them off, especially while you're learning. They can sometimes be in the way. So yeah, so that is how you do the crochet flower. They're always going to turn out a little bit different, a little bit wonky. It does take a lot of practice and a lot of muscle memory, so just kind of practice a lot. Don't let it become precious. That's the thing that kind of kills creativity, is when it becomes precious. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'll link to my website in the comments below. And if you have any questions, comments, just let me know. Or if you'd like me to come and teach a workshop at your place of business or with a group of your friends, please reach out. I'd be happy to do that. All right, thank you guys.